Yeah, that's Hoku. Whew, okay. It is 24 degrees outside. And that is shown after I bought this inside of the camper, and the wind is whipping. And I think I just screwed up. I forgot something at home that I really needed on this camping trip. Hey gang, thank you for joining us on this episode of Semper Gumby Chili channel. It's about 20 degrees right now, and we have a winter storm on the way, and we're supposed to get temperatures in the single digits. Tonight I think it's going to be in the 9 or 10 degrees. Tomorrow is when we start getting some nasty weather with snow and supposed to be in the negatives. But we are packing up because we are going camping. So come along with Hoku and I as we are going to go take the Promaster out, because we have some equipment in here I want to show you that we're going to use for camping. And we will be home before the snow starts, because I do have a front wheel 2-wheel drive van versus the 4-wheel drive Dodge Ram, but I'm not pulling the camper because I've got stuff disconnected for the winter. But do you hear that noise? You hear that exhaust? Well, let me show you why it's got going, why that exhaust is going. Because I am actually doing a test before we head out on the new diesel heater. And got the tank about halfway, and we'll go around the backside. But as you can see, I put a metal plate, cut a hole. I use the hull fitting, and that's where the exhaust is headed out, and then it just comes out underneath the van. And I've got a carbon monoxide monitor, and just to see if there's any bleed through from the diesel, but it's not. And man, it's toasty warm in here. But that's the system there. We got the hot air coming out. We're just trying to test it right now and see how this thing's performed. And look how quiet it is. And we got some pretty good heat coming out. So we're just doing an operational test just to see how this thing will perform. Now this brand right here is made by H Calorie, and I purchased this one by myself out of my own pocket, but this one that's in the van is actually going to go into the camper. And H Calorie was kind enough to send me the Pro model. I believe it was the SS2, which should be here today or tomorrow, which will go in the van. Almost the same setup, just a little bit different as far as size. But what I really like about the H Calories is the heater's all self-contained, and it looks like it's in a briefcase. So it's got a handle and all, but we'll go more into that when we get to the campsite. So we're actually going to go and pack up, get Hoku all loaded up, and also that heater's Bluetooth, so I can adjust everything from my iPhone. So come on, let's go finish up packing up. Got to pick up some more diesel to put in there and pack up my cooler. And we are using today the new BougeRV Aspen series with the external battery. So everything we got going today is probably going to be, we don't even have to hook up power when we get to the campsite, because this diesel runs off of a battery, 12-volt battery, and I'll show you that here in a little bit. But Come on, let's go pack up and we'll catch you guys in a little bit. Hoku! You ready to go? You wanna go camping?
If I had a boat, I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine. We'd roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark, hoping to find somewhere we can calm. But it's black, yeah, it's black. Oh, the water's black, 'cause it's black, it's all black. If I had some time, I'd be biting it well, but my house is on fire, there's no one left to tell. Just take what is given, the doors have been
got the
sealed.
campground to
Just
myself.
breathe in the poison and hope God is real. I'll pick you violet.
All right, gang, we are here again, once more, at Pin Oak, and there is nobody but me and another camper in this whole campground besides the camp host. So we're gonna go ahead and get the camp set up and enjoy the day. It's actually gonna be, I think it's gonna be really, really cold tonight. But we got this new diesel heater, so that's what we're gonna be testing out. But I mean, beautiful day. So we're gonna get set up and we'll be right back. All right, gang, we got camp all set up. We got the Starlink again hooked up. Got the diesel heater all ready to go to the battery. I've got my Bluetti AC 180p and my Bluetti AC 200L all hooked up, getting ready to go when the sun goes down. And I've got my BougeRV cooler going on, and this is the Aspen series, and let's see. I've got it just set as a cooler, one cooler today, because like I said, this is a smaller 30-liter cooler, so it's good for 1 or 2 days. But the really cool thing about it is it has a power pack on the back, and we're gonna go ahead and hook that up, and we're gonna see how long that power pack can last. I think it's a 220. Okay, well, like I mentioned, this is the Aspen series. This is the Aspen 30, and it is a 12-volt refrigerator. half of it is a freezer or half of it is a fridge, or you can make it a fridge the whole time you want. And it also have what they call the ice dry system in there. And there's a little, I can't show it to you now because I got a bunch of food in there, but a little section where it's a cover and you can put ice cream in that little compartment in there, and it'll keep it cold up to, I think, -4 or something like that, but you can have ice cream. But today, just because we're just doing an overnighter, I'm just keeping it as a fridge. But this is the BougeRV portable power station for the fridge, and these fit the Aspen series, and all it has is a DC 12 volt that'll plug into the cooler. It also has inputs and USB-C and USB-A, and when you hit the power button right there, you'll get a display on there. I don't know if you guys can see it with the light, but we are going to go ahead and hook it up to this power bank power station, and we'll see how long this fridge runs. And there you go. We are now running off that power bank. Okay, cool. Grab me a water. And we're gonna just let it run, and we're gonna see how many hours this thing will run on that power bank. When that power station is depleted, we'll then hook up to our Bluetti. We'll probably hook up to our AC 180 and go from there. So, cool. We are self-sufficient. So let me tell you how this week went, or the last week and a half went, with diesel heaters. I originally purchased a Vevor diesel heater, and it's the orange one. It's, you know, a little bit taller, thin, and I was setting everything up, put the diesel heater together, and that was going to go into this van. Well, when I got the diesel heater, I knew that the intake and the exhaust were underneath the unit itself. Well, because of the I guess stand is fairly flat, you have to elevate the diesel heater to get the intake and exhaust to go down. So you have to put either two 2x4 pieces of wood, or mount it on something where you have a hole or access through the bottom. Well, it did not fit quite what my application, how I wanted it to do. So I took it out, and it ran fine. I mean, it's perfectly great heater, but for what I wanted to use it for, it was not going to fit for how I wanted it. So I went and purchased the H-Calorie diesel heater. And what I like about the H-Calorie is it comes in a briefcase looking enclosure, and the intake and the exhaust come out from either side. It's not on the bottom of the unit, so you can leave the bottom or the unit sitting pretty flat. And as you can see, the exhaust comes out from the side of it and goes right out, and I piped it through the floor using a pass-through, hall pass-through, and then out underneath the vehicle. And I ran it for about 2 hours today at home before we came camping, and I put the CO2 monitor, or the carbon monoxide monitor detector right there, and it did not even go off. So I've got a good seal. Now the intake, or actually the heater exhaust, is right here, and I'm still working on that, how we're going to mount it, but it does have a external tank, and like I said, the unit is all enclosed. Now, like I said, I purchased this last week, and this unit is great. I mean, I'm really pleased with it. But after I received this unit at home, as it was delivered, H-Calorie contacted me, and they are sending me the new SS2 Pro, and it looks more like a fishing tackle box, and it's not as high, but it's a little bit wider, and that one I am going to permanently use in the van. This one that I purchased is going to go into the camper, and I can leave this outside and pipe this straight in to the intake ports of the camper. So it kind of worked out, but I did sell the VVOR. Somebody picked it up this morning, and so now I'm got my two, well, one H-Calorie, and the other one should be arriving soon. So I'm not gonna go too much in detail with this, because when I get it, I'm gonna do a review and a setup on it. But these things are so efficient, so quiet. I'm really impressed. So that's the diesel gas tank. The one I'm getting, the tank is internal, but I did run a wire, 12 volt, to a battery. We haven't done a giveaway in a while, but for 2024, I've talked to our sponsors and the companies, and they have agreed, some of them, to send an extra item to me when I review. So our first giveaway for the year is actually a 15-watt solar panel by SunJack, and this is great for, you know, your cell phones, charging some battery, you know, your USB, maybe some drone batteries, or, you know, just topping off your laptop. But this thing is pretty cool, and on the back of it, you know, you just plug in your USB or your USB-C to it, to your accessories, lay it out in the sun, and then start charging. But this is from SunJack, and I'm going to give this away. I will pay for shipping in the continental US, please, only. But if you would like to, you know, be considered for this giveaway, all you have to do is to comment on this video and then put in hashtag Semper Gumby, and we'll do the drawing next weekend. And like I said, I'll ship this to you. I'll pay for shipping, and this is a really cool thing to have in your backpack or in your vehicle for quick charging if you need in the sun. So SunJack. Now when we're talking about power, you know, I built this van, or building this van, where the redundancy, I could use shore power, solar power, or what you see here, these power stations. And you know, Bluetti, I've always been a fan of Bluetti. Even before I started the channel and doing some camping, I always was amazed of how well their power stations were. So when I did get the opportunity to collaborate and work with Bluetti, I was just blown away. I was honored. But what you see here are two larger units from Bluetti. The one on the top, this is an AC 180p, and it's an 1800 watt and a 1440 watt hour power station. And this just came out a couple months ago, but I will do a more detailed review on that in the next couple of weeks, I should say. This one right here hits the market in February, the first week of February, I think February 2nd. This beast of a power station is the Bluetti AC200L. It is 2400 watts of power with 2048 watt hours in this unit. If you have an RV or a trailer or camper, this right here, you can plug in your RV power to this power station. It's amazing. This thing's a beast. And I'm gonna do a detailed review in the next week or so, but like I said, this is the largest or biggest power station that I've had from Bluetti, and I am just you know, this thing is perfect for this van. So these power stations are Bluetooth compatible. You can monitor, start, shut down, everything from your cell phone, either your iOS for Apple or your Android. But this power station will be hitting the market, I believe, February 2nd. They're not out yet, but this is this is insane. Also, Bluetti's coming out with a cooler. That should be hitting somewhere around February. It is insane, and you know, stick around because I'm sure I'll be doing a review on that. But anyway, I'm going to do a review on the AC200L further on down, maybe next week, and go a little bit more detail in this power station. Now, this power station isn't a light power station. It's about 62 pounds, so it's more on the heavy side, something that you would leave and not tote around like you would with the AC180P or the smaller ones. But these two right here, I should have no problem powering this van. Well, I had to throw on headgear because that wind kicked up a little bit and it's starting to get a little chilly. I can feel the temperatures dropping. So I'm going to start getting everything ready for tonight and start. I am actually at Site 43 and Pin Oak campsite. So if you guys looking for a great place to camp for a night or two, check out Pin Oak on the Tennessee State Parks. This place is clean, it is quiet, and it's right on the lake, and it's never loud or noisy or anything like that. So I like coming here, spend the night or two. Hoku likes it out here too, huh, Hoku? Huh, girl? Huh? I know. We'll feed you in a little bit. Go over there, come on. But check it out. I'll put the link for Pin Oak in the description below. But for tonight's meal, I think we're gonna go ahead and do, I think, some penny pasta with some sausage and rice in there. But and maybe watch a movie. But the water, Pin Oak Lake is right there, and it's there's a little drop off there, but it's a pretty cool little campground. Like I said, there's nobody in the back of me. Nice lake. So got the fire pit already set up and ready to go. I don't know how long we're gonna be out here tonight because it's cold. I forgot my chair again. I only have one camp chair, so I keep taking it out, putting it in the truck or the camper. I should just get a camp chair and leave it in here. But anyway, we got a good dinner tonight, and then we'll hang out and watch a movie. So I don't know how some of these YouTubers do it with one hand. But for dinner, we're probably gonna make some chicken Alfredo and penny pasta. Like I said, we're going simple tonight, and I've got some sausage and some rice. So we'll have that as well. And then for dessert, I think we got some Chips Ahoy cookies. And then my mom sent me some goodies from Hawaii, so I've got the snacks. Thank you, Mom. And got some of that, some gummy bears and some rice crackers and all that other stuff. But man, it's gonna be cold tonight. I can already feel the temperature dropping. It is actually, inside of the van is 52. So, but we'll see how cold it gets. It's about 37% humidity, so I think it's going to be in the 20s, maybe the teens. So, but anyway, oh, I just met some great people. I'm sorry if I can't remember your names. They came over, they checked out the Starlink. They're actually from down south of here near Memphis. Really nice couple, and we talked for a little bit, and they got some Semper Gumby decals and stuff like that. And of course, Tom, the camp host, really nice guy, and he keeps his campground super clean and does a lot of stuff out there. So come to Pin Oak. You probably run into Tom as the camp host and, you know, some other great folks, but I apologize if I forgot your name. If you're watching this, go ahead and comment your names again, and like I said, I apologize that I couldn't remember it. I think I just screwed up. I forgot something at home that I really, really needed on this camping trip. It rhymes with the word propane stove. Oh God. Let's see what we got in there. As far as, I know I got my Joule, so I could use that to cook. We may not have penny pasta tonight. We may have to have soup or ramen. Okay. I knew I forgot something, and as you get older, you'll see. Let's see what we got in here. I do have a bunch of propane bottles. Okay, I've got my jet boil and I got my Joule, so I'll be able to boil water or heat up some water. I can't believe I did that. What a knucklehead. But all right, damage assessment. Forgot my stove, forgot my propane stove. I do have propane bottles, but they're the 1 pound bottles and they don't work well. They don't adapt to the jet boil. So we are going to have to probably revert to old school camping. I may have to fire up the campfire and then cook on the coals. So no big deal, we'll figure it out. If not, you know, I can boil some water using my Joule. Lucky thing I had the lucky I had the Joule with me. I always bring redundant equipment, but I can't believe I did that. And then the propane. So, but like I said, I've got soup if worse came to worse, with some rice and sausage and stuff. I cooked some before we left the house, but I may do the penny pasta yet, and I'll just probably do it on the campfire. So we'll do that tonight. We'll try that, and should be all right. But that's the secondary. I got all this power in this van, all this power, all this heat. I can't cook food. Oh boy. But anyways, what an adventure. Always got to be Semper Gumby, right? Hi, Hoku. Seats? No, sit down. What are you doing? 3 pounds. That's a good girl. No seats. All right, well, it is dinner time. The sun's already gone down. It's a lot darker than it really looks. But like a knucklehead, I forgot to grab the stove. But we got some pasta and some broccoli. All right, gang, we just got done with dinner, and the sun's already about, well, the moon's out already. So just kind of staying warm in front of the fire for a little bit, and then we're going to retire to the van and maybe watch a movie or maybe some YouTube stuff. But it's been a great day. And we're going to test the diesel heater tonight, so you know, that'll be a good test for next weekend. And hopefully next weekend I'll have the other model in here, and we'll go out and do some cold weather camping. There's one person right there, and if you can see, nobody else around. And you got one camper right there. So it's the three of us here at Pin Oak. I always get asked about my Starlink and how fast is it and what I think about it. And I must say, I mean, I've had it for going on a year almost, and I've had no problems with it at all. And people are asking how fast is it and all that other stuff. But like right now, I'm on my Starlink internet, and let me see how fast. It's pretty quick.
This pecan pie is really good. Maple nut's probably good.
So let's check the speeds. Fast.com. And we'll do an internet speed test. I'm pulling about 8.8 megs per second, so not too bad. Good enough to watch movies and upload if I had to. All right, I think we're gonna call it a night and watch some YouTube, and then probably fall asleep. It's about 59, 60 degrees in the van. It's perfect, and got my long sleeves on and my thermals, but hopefully it doesn't get too hot in here. So anyway, we'll catch you in the morning. We'll get up bright and early, make some coffee, and then head to the house and get ready for Snowmageddon. So anyway, thank you for joining us and coming along with us today, and we will catch you guys in the morning. Oh, God. Well, good morning, y'all. It is bright and early. Man, the temperature just dropped, man. It's gotten I had to shut off the diesel heater in the middle of the night. It got pretty hot or warm in here. And then now it's gotten cold. Seems like the wind is just picked up too. I can feel the van shaking. But, oh man. And I just broke my tripod last night. It fell over, and I guess it snapped. It snapped that piece off, and I just bought it too, so I'm gonna have to order another one or try to glue that piece back. Oh. Hoku's all bundled up. But anyway, please pardon my bedhead. Okay, folks, let's get some coffee going. So I'm gonna attempt to hold the camera in one hand and pour coffee in the other. That's all the good YouTubers do it. While we wait to pour, it is 49 degrees in the van. I just kicked up the diesel heater just now, and let me see. The really cool thing about it is that the app lets me control the diesel heater. So let's crank this thing up to max and hit that plus sign here. Oh, right there. Level 10, and that is like baking cookies hot. Now, the diesel heaters have the fuel pump have a little tick. And so far, the H calorie has been the most quiet fuel pump tick I've heard. You might be able to hear it a little bit. Let me see. So it's not bad at all, actually, but I do have some of the windows cracked open, and I do have a carbon monoxide. And let me see if so if I do have some poisonous gases, it'll go off just like that. I know, Hoku. Stay there. Okay, Hoku. That's a good girl, Hoku. A lot of our subscribers want to see you more. They want to see you in more videos. Give me a pound. Say hello. Whew, okay. It is 24 degrees outside, and that is shown after I bought this inside of the camper, and the wind is whipping. All right, gang, we are all packed up and everything's ready to go. Just trying to warm up a bit, but I just shut down the diesel heater. It was 20 degrees outside, so I cranked the diesel heater up to its full capacity, and I left some of the two front windows cracked open about 3 inches, and this was the temperature inside of the van. It was almost 80 degrees when this thing is on high. So the diesel heater did perform, and like I said, it's 76 degrees in here now. Pin oak is complete. So we'll catch you at the next video. Hopefully, well, I'll be able to do one with the Snowmageddon that's coming. But we're gonna close this one out. I wanna thank you guys for joining us on this camp overnighter, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. This is Semper Gumby out. And all the trees are, I don't see any cut down. Most of them are fallen. I don't know if they came and logged it or a tornado came through, but I'm not sure. So if you know what happened here, please leave it in the comments below. This is on the way to Pin Oak Campground. And that's on both sides too, so. Section. So just put it in the comment section if you know what happened out here. And I'm just curious to know. I need to ask the park ranger next time I'm here.
If I had a boat, I would sail out, take every brother and sister of mine. We'd roll in the sunshine and sleep when it's dark, hoping to find somewhere we can call home.